any questions, or feel free to put it in the chat box. I have 2 devices to be able to see it with. And again, today is weighted strength. So again, everything catered to dumbbells or whatever you might be using at home. And we're gonna get started with our warm-up. So we're gonna start with our feet outside of our hips. We're gonna come down into a squat. And then as we stand up, we're gonna pick one leg up, nice little hip opener. Drop it back down to that squat, hip opener on that other side. Gonna do 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna move it to the edge of our workspace, and we have an inchworm to a push-up. So walking those hands out to that high plank, then coming down to that push-up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come to the edge, hands down. We walk it out. You come to the end, you do that push-up. Then you walk it back in. You bring those arms overhead, nice tall reach. And again, this is just the warm-up, so feel free to scale it down to the knees for those push-ups. We have plenty of push-ups coming up. 5 seconds, and we hold that plank in 3, 2, 1. We hold that plank, one shoulder tap each side, push it back, downward dog. Shoulder tap on each shoulder. Upside down V, you bring the hips to the air. We have just over 10 seconds, and then we're gonna stand it on up for our reverse lunge to our knee hug. In 3, 2, 1, let's stand it on up. We step it back, reverse lunge. We pick that same knee up, hug it nice and tight to the chest. Step it back, bring that knee up to waist level. Nice big hug into the chest. We're gonna go ahead and do all of these movements one more time, starting with that squat to that hip opener. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips, feet hip width apart. Squat it down. Nice big hip opener. Bringing that knee, making a nice big circle, as big as you can. We have 15 seconds, and then we have that inchworm to push up. And again, feel free to scale it down to the knees. We go in 3, 2, 1. We're at the edge, hands down. Walk it out. Do that push-up, either knees up, knees down. It's the warm-up, so don't feel like you have to go all out. We're just loosening our body up, warming it up. 10 seconds. And then we hold that plank in 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap, downward dog. Shoulder tap to that upside down V. Push the shoulders back, push the hips in the air. We have 10 seconds. Then we stand it up, reverse lunge, knee hug. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stand it up. Step it back, reverse lunge. Bring it up, nice little knee hug. Alternating sides. We have 15 seconds, and then this will be our warm-up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and explain what class is. We got 10 more seconds. Step it back. Nice big hug right up to the chest. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, grab a quick sip of water if you need it, and then listen to me for our first circuit. With 3 different circuits, they are all full body today. No breakdown, no upper, lower, none of that. It's all just a full body class if I've ever planned one. You're going to need a set of dumbbells or whatever you might have. You're going to do a man maker breakdown. So 4 moves breaking down this one compound movement. Our first move, Renegade row. You're in that high plank. You roll those arms back, keeping that back nice and stable, not letting those hips swing. Spread those feet out as wide as you need to be able to not let the hips swing. That's our first move. Second move, we have push-ups. So keeping those hands where they are, you just drop it down to those push-ups, or of course if you need to, scale it down to the knees. Third move, we're gonna jump it in, stand it up. A sprawl to our deadlift. Then our fourth move, we have a clean, light bend of those knees, you push it back, clean it up, squat it down, overhead press. And don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through all of that. That was just a quick little demo. We're first gonna start Renegade row, down on the floor. We have 2 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and then we move into a ladder of these movements. So go ahead, bring it on the floor. You're coming in that high plank. Spread those feet out nice and wide. We go in 3, 2, 1. Come into that high plank. Row those arms back. Keep those hips nice and stable. Do not rotate your hips. Your arm is the only thing moving and coming back. If you have those weights or even bands, you can grab onto them as you row it back. That's 15 seconds. Sticking with these Renegade rows. Feel it in your back, working every part of your muscle as you hold this plank. For 3, 2, 1. We get the rest. 20 seconds. Now we move into push-ups. So you can either do your hands on the ground or you can keep your hands on those dumbbells to keep the wrist nice and neutral. And you guys know push-ups. We bring it down, we bring it up. We go in 3, 2, 1. You start out those push-ups, dropping it down, making sure you get that full range of motion. If you cannot get that full range of motion, you scale it down to the knees so that you can bring that chest all the way to the floor and then press right back up. So if your back is arching, if those elbows are flaring out too wide, if you can't come down all the way, those are signs to scale it down to the knees. No shame in that. We all gotta start somewhere. We have 5 seconds. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's relax. Now we have sprawl to a deadlift. Staying in that high plank. We're gonna jump the feet in, lower the hips down to keep that back straight, stand it on up. Drop back down, jump the feet back. Go ahead, meet me when you're ready. Jump those feet in, lower the hips, stand it up. Bring it back down, jump the feet back. Or if you need to, feel free to walk the feet in and out, low impact version. Just making sure you lower those hips when both those feet come in. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stand it on up. Now we start with our feet hip width apart. Slight bend in those knees. We hinge it back. We clean those arms up. Squat, overhead press, drop it down. So follow me. Slight hinge back. Power those hands up. Squat it down, overhead press. Extend the arms back. Slight hinge. Clean it up. Squat, overhead press. The arms are straight. You thrust those hips up to bring those arms on top of your shoulders. Squat it down, overhead. Nice, Alex. Keep it up, Mike. Looking good, Melly. You get that slight bend of those knees. We have 3, 2, 1. Let's relax. Bring it back down to the floor. Those are our 4 moves. You know them now. Now you should be a little more used to it. You speed it up. You start with our renegade rows in our high plank in 3, 2, 1. Row it back. Just to the arms coming up. Do not rotate those hips. And again, if you need to, scale it to the knees. Row it back. Making sure you want to make sure quality over quantity, have that good form, and if you need to, you scale it down. We have 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Take it out. We move on to push-ups next. So again, holding onto those dumbbells, or if you need to, you can just place the hands on the ground. You have push-ups, regular, modified, whatever it is, just get that full range of motion. You go in 3, 2, 1, bring it down. You can't get that full range of motion, scale it down. And maybe you can get the full range of motion a few times, and then once you feel that fatigue, that's when you drop it down and you scale it. Doesn't even have to be both knees. Maybe you're somewhere in between. One knee down, one knee up. Whatever it might be. You have 15 seconds. Five seconds. Give me one more full rep. 2, 1. Let's relax. Now we have our sprawl to our deadlift. Staying in that high plank. We jump it forward, lower the hips, stand it up. So those arms should never bend. They're always staying straight. We jump the feet in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it in. Stand it up. No curling. You just keep those arms nice and straight the entire time. So those arms should never bend. Yeah, there you go, Alvin. No need to bend those arms. You keep it straight. You walk or jump those feet in and out. We have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You stand it up. Now we have our clean. Light bend of those knees, push the hips back, and you thrust those arms up on top of your shoulders. Squat it down, overhead press. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hinge it at back. Thrust it up, squat, overhead press. Extend the arms down. Hinge, clean, squat, press. That's your combo. Clean it back. Keep that back nice and straight. You have 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and rest. This is our final round. 2 minutes of straight work, ladder style. 1 rep of each, 2 reps of each, 3, and so on and so on. Starting with our renegade row. Let's bring it down. We go in 3, 2, 1. 1 row each side. 1 push-up. 1 sprawl to deadlift. 1 clean. Overhead press. We'll squat to overhead press. Then you bring it back down. 2 renegade rows. 2 push-ups. 2 sprawls to that deadlift. And then 2 cleans to that squat and press. and then just keep it going. You guys have 75 seconds left. You're almost halfway there. How high up that ladder can you climb? Then we go on 3 rows, 3 push-ups, 3 sprawls, or whatever number you're on. And then we finish it with those cleans to our squat, to our overhead press. We got 30 seconds. Can you finish out what round you're on and start the next one in the next 20 seconds? You get 1 whole minute to recover after this. Keep your body moving, keep pushing. Looking good, Melly, Mike, Alex, keep it up. We got 10 seconds to go. Renegade row, push up to the sprawl deadlift, then clean. We have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. 60 seconds. Grab some water, towel off. Take advantage of these long breaks I'm giving you guys. And then we're gonna stand it up. We're gonna need 1 dumbbell for our first 2 moves, and then 2 dumbbells for our third. We start in a static lunge. Left leg forward, right leg back. Dumbbell in that right hand. You lunge it down, you thrust that arm up. Overhead press, just like that. And we switch sides. And then our last movement, a sumo high pull. Feet outside of those hips. You hinge it over. You bring the arms up to chest. So a hinge to a high pull. Those are our 3 moves. But first we start. Left foot forward. Right leg back. Dumbbell in. Your right hand. If you need to, hold that left arm out to give you some tension. We're going to lunge it down. Press it up. That's all there is to it. You go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Thrust it up. So that arm should always be starting at your shoulders. Down, up. Keeping it going. Nice, Alex. Nice, Mike. And again, make that fist with that left hand out beside you to give you some tension on that other side. We have 20 seconds. $15 seconds before we get to switch. So nice and slow, find that balance. We have 3, 2, 1, take it out. We switch sides now. Left or right foot forward, left leg back. Dumbbell in the left hand. We bring it up on our shoulder. Right arm makes that fist. We drop it down. Bring it down. Send that arm up. 45 seconds. You guys got this. Again, moving as slowly as you need to. There is some balance involved. Make sure it's quality over quantity. We have 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab that other dumbbell. You need both now. We're going to start feet outside of our hips, 45 degrees. You hinge it over, nice and straight back. And as you stand up, you bring those arms up to your chest. Go ahead, meet me when you're ready. Hinge it over. Explode up, arms come up to your chest. Yes, there you go, Alex. There you go, Mike. The palm should not be facing up. Your arm is just that elbow coming straight up. Your palm should always be facing toward you. So you should not be moving or rotating your elbow whatsoever. Your arm just extends down, then it rolls up. That's it. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. You drop one dumbbell back down. We start with our lunge. Left foot forward, right foot back. Dumbbell in the right hand. Back it up. Left hand, you make that fist. Let's go ahead and start. We drop it down. We press it up. Here's a frontal view of how I'm looking. Making sure, again, that arm's not overextending. Your torso shouldn't be rotating. You're just coming straight down, straight up. Just over 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out that right arm. Switch the leg. Right foot forward, left foot back. Dumbbell in the left hand. We rack it up. Right arm, we make that fist. We go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Press it up. Again, stopping right before that back knee touches the ground. Yeah, just over 10 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Take out the arm, grab that other dumbbell. Sumo position, outside of the hips, 45 degrees. Slight bend in those knees, we hinge it in 3, 2, 1. Shift it over. Float up, arms hung, straight up to your chest. So your arms should not be rotating anyway. All that's happening is your arms are straight. They come straight up. They drop it back down. Imagine you're flashing someone and you're just pulling your shirt up, pulling it down. Same concept with the dumbbells. You stick that butt back, nice quick flash, put it back down. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You drop one dumbbell back down. Our last round for these 3 moves. Left foot forward, right foot back. Rack up that right arm. Left foot or left fist. Stop it down. Thrust it up. Meet me whenever you are ready. You got 20 seconds. This is the last time we're doing any of these movements. Push, 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 10 seconds. Give me 2 more if you can. Bring it down. Bring it up. Last one. And rest. Woo! Shake out that right arm. Switch those legs. Right foot forward, left foot back. You wrap that left arm up. Right fist. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Thrust it up. 30 seconds. Move at your own pace. Have that balance, and then drop it down. Press it up. Explode that arm overhead. We have 15 seconds. Keep going. Last few, we're in single digits. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the arm. Last best set in this circuit. Sumo high pull. Outside of the hips, 45. Slight bend in those knees. We hinge it over. Power it up. You meet me when you're ready. Palms always facing toward you, never moving. So you're just sliding that dumbbell straight up. Notice my wrist doesn't move whatsoever. It comes down, it comes straight up. We have 15 seconds, and then we get a nice long 90-second break. Woo! A long recovery. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. You can place one dumbbell away. Our last circuit, our finisher. 5-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute. Meaning that minute is your work and your rest time. So you want to finish those reps with enough time to recover. These are our 2 moves. We're going to start on the left side. So the hand comes in, or the dumbbell's in that outer hand. We're going to step that right foot down, lateral lunge, and then as you stand up, overhead snatch. So you come down to that opposite ankle. Then, as you come up, it stays nice and close to your body as you extend it straight up. Then we have it on that other side. Down and up. 6 reps on each side. Then we sit it down. 6 Russian twists, which is really 12, 6 on each. Those are our 3 moves. Start with 6 reps. Standing on the left side. Hand, dumbbell in that left hand. We're going to step that right foot out, bring the dumbbell down, then snatch it up. 6 reps. We go in 3, 2, 1. 6 reps down, up. Nice, Alex. Nice, Nelly. Keeping count of your own reps. 6 on each side. When you're done here, move it to the other side. Switch dumbbells. 6 reps. Coming down this way. Then you finish it. 6 Russian twists. Then you bring it down. 6 Russian twists. Woo! Then you get to recover. Then when you're done, you rest it up, and you get ready for us to start our second round. We're going to stick with 6 reps for that second round. Stand it on up when you're ready. Standing on that left side. Dumbbell in. That left hand. We have 6. We go in 3, 2, 1. Step it down. Explode it up. 6 reps. Now you know the movement, so hopefully you can move a little faster. Get 6 down, switch it to that other side. Finish out both of those. We sit it down, Russian twist. Woo! We still got 20 seconds. If you haven't made it to the Russian twist, do not worry about them. Don't do them if you haven't made it there yet. We have our third round. We're gonna go down in reps. So now we're gonna do 5 reps each. 5 of those lateral lunges to the snatch, 5 Russian twists. Let's stand it on up. Only 5. We go in 3, 2, 1, 5. So 1 less than the last 2 times. That way you can move a little bit faster. Switch it over. 5 on that other side. You finish that out. 5 Russian twists. You sit it down. Woo, 10 total, 5 on each. We still got 20 seconds. So if you haven't made it to the Russian twist, do not worry about it. Only get there if you had more time. Otherwise, you recover. You come back. 5 reps again. 5 on each. You stand it up. We get started. Woo! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. Bring it down. Bring it up. 4, 5. You finish that. You bring it to the other side. 5 over there. You finish that out. We come into our Russian twist. And if you have not gotten to those Russian twists, do not worry about them. Do not do them. Only do the lateral lunges. We got 10 seconds. This is it. Our last round. Only 4 reps this time. 4 reps of each. 8 total Russian twists. And if you finish early, you know there's no such thing at the end of my class. You hold a plank if you finish early. 4 lateral lunges on the left, 4 lateral lunges on the right, 4 Russian twists, 8 on each. You finish early, you hold that plank. You're starting in 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, only 4. Then you move it to that other side. 4 there. And then you finish it out. You sit it down. 4 Russian twists. 8 total. And if you finish early, you hold that plank. You got a plank party. High plank. Hands down. Feet up. Back straight. Butt down. Woo! You got 15 seconds if you're still working. If not, you're holding a plank. You just got 10 more seconds. Keep it going. Can you make it to that plank? With 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and relax. Gently drop those knees to the floor and meet me in child's pose position. Feet together, knees out wide, palms down, unlocking our lower back, chin to chest. Woo! From here, a nice big inhale through the nose. We exhale over to the left. Bringing that nose to that left knee. Then we inhale it back to center. And slowly exhale over to the right. For 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale it back to center. From here, we are going to come into our puppy pose. Slide those hands forward, lift the hips up. Drop the forehead to the ground. Biceps should be by your ears, stretching out your shoulders and your upper chest. We hold for 3, 2, 1. Let's walk those hands back into our quadruped position, hands and knees. And from here, we're gonna step that right foot forward into our low lunge. Align that right knee, that right ankle, sink the hips, feel it in that left hip flexor. Let's go ahead, lift that right arm up to the sky, final twist, looking up at that top hand. We're gonna bring it back down. Step that right foot back, switching sides, left foot comes forward. Align the knee and the ankle, sink the hip. And then let's bring that left arm up to the sky. Let's drop that left hand back down, step that left foot back. From here, we lift the knees, downward dog, upside down V. Push the hips back, pedal out those heels, stretching out your calves. Then from here, let's walk those hands gently back to your feet. Forward fold, keeping those legs nice and straight. We bring our hands behind the back, interlock those fingers, and raise them up, stretching out our shoulders as we fall deeper into this hamstring stretch. For 3, 2, 1. Drop our hands back down to the ground. We take a nice big inhale, sweeping our arms overhead. And then we slowly exhale those hands back down. That is all I have for class today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys did amazing.
Thanks, Pauline. That was really good.
No problem.